Well, the CDC recently released new recommendations about face coverings. One of them is to double mask. WALB News 10's Jennifer Morejon joins us live now with more about double masking and what doctors say you should stop doing when wearing one mask.
Jim, we're about to make a year into the pandemic and the virus still poses a threat, and now new data shows that layering your mask can help maximize your protection against it.
That if you double mask, they recommend either you wear a cloth mask with multiple layers, which means you could wear 2 cloth masks, or you wear the regular paper surgical mask with a cloth mask over that to help seal down the paper mask.
Dr. Dawson with South Georgia Medical Center says recent CDC data shows significant benefits of double masking. He says it reduces the likelihood of contracting COVID-19 or conveying it to others. According to the CDC report, during laboratory testing with stimulated coughs and breathing, they tested how well different masks work to block aerosol particles. They compared no mask, a cloth mask, and a surgical mask, as well as double masking, wearing a cloth mask over a surgical mask, and tying knots on the ear loops of surgical masks. Data shows both methods, double masking and tying knots on surgical masks, produced improved protection against transmission and exposure. They do not recommend double masking on disposable masks or layering another mask on top of an N95.
You know, this mask, it's difficult for a lot of people, and we see it for a lot of our patients that have breathing problems. Some of them, that just their facial structure is difficult, and what I'll see is they tend to let it ride down so their nose hangs out over the mask, or sometimes they'll wear it all the way down on their chin.
Dr. Dawson says this common action defeats the purpose. If the mask doesn't cover your airways, it won't protect you or others from what you're breathing out. For those who have their mask hanging on the rear view mirror, Dr. Dawson says if the mask is clean and hasn't been wet or contaminated in any way, it may be reusable.
In my line of work, when I'm here in the hospital, I'll probably wear the mask for 8 to 12 hours a day, given the circumstances of what we're dealing with. Whereas if you only go out of your home maybe once a day for 30 minutes and you're exposed in public for 30 minutes, then that mask should be able to last you much longer.
Dr. Dawson says vaccine effectiveness towards transmission is inconclusive and is being studied. If you got your vaccine, it's important you don't toss your masks out just yet.
Yeah, so one of the questions we hear is, once I get my vaccine, does that mean that now I don't have to wear the mask anymore? Well, the answer is that for the time being, yes, you do need to wear your mask.
Masks are here to stay for quite a while longer. In Valdosta, Jennifer Morejon, WALB News 10.